Hello, dear and respected friends. Welcome to your own channel, BS Academy. I'm very happy to be here with another video for you, dear friends. Alright, let's open a chart together, analyze it, and make a few trades to see what results we get and what the reasons were behind each of these trades and why I made them. We'll go through it together, and I'll try to find a relatively suitable market so I can provide you with the best possible insights. Alright friends, I placed a buy trade here, and the reason I did it was this area. Look, we have a long wick from a candle here. In fact, we have 2 wicks in this area. Moving forward, we can see several more wicks here, which means that these candles have weak bodies but long wicks. The price couldn't move below this level. It tried several times, including here and here, but it couldn't break below this area. Then it came here, managed to break our line and move through the level, but returned again and reached the same level. This area is a strong and reliable zone for us. It's an important level where the candles have struggled to break through. So, as soon as my candle reached down into this zone, I placed a buy trade here, and I was confident that even if there was a red candle, there would be a wick on the bottom, and I could make a profit using that wick. And as you saw, that's exactly what happened, and I managed to complete my first trade successfully. Now, on the return, since a downtrend is forming, it's getting a bit riskier. Again, if you look at the movement of the candle, it's struggling to break through. It comes down, then quickly moves back up. There's a chance that this level will break and that the candles will be able to move through the zone we identified. If this happens, then on the return, there will likely be some movement. Additionally, where the wick of this candle has now touched, we have a round number, and we also see another level here. So, this was a powerful area that we were able to use to our advantage. Alright friends, if we consider an ascending trend line here, we can also draw a descending one in this area. Look, the candles have entered this triangle, and it was expected that they would break out from one side. We saw that they managed to break the trend line and move downwards. Now, if this green candle moves up, we expect a pullback as it hits our ascending trend line, which is exactly what happened. But since it was after 30 seconds, I didn't open a trade here, because that would put my trade on the next candle's close. It's possible that it might break through here. If it can move up again and reach the next level, we can place a sell trade again. Look, at the last moment, there was a jump, and it almost broke through our trend line, but then we saw a pullback occur immediately afterward. The movement was quite fast, and it didn't give us enough time to make a decision. But that's okay. We will wait and see how the market reacts and what it does. If it moves upwards, with our trend going from here to here, we would again expect a reversal and could make a sell trade. We also notice that lower highs are being formed repeatedly, and we can see that the price has had a lot of reactions along our descending trend line. Alright, look at this level that we've previously seen a reaction to. The price is trying to break through this level again, but hasn't been successful yet. Look here, we have a very weak candle that is closing right on the level. It's almost forming a doji, and it has given us a rejection at the bottom. This is an opportunity to place a buy trade, which I have done. Let's wait together and see the outcome of this trade. The expectation here is that the trend will reverse again, since it has reached a relatively strong level that the candles have reacted to multiple times before. It tried several times but couldn't break through this level, which is why I placed this trade. If we consider our short-term trend, meaning these candles here, the red ones have been getting progressively weaker, and the last one has a rejection at the bottom, indicating buyer pressure. Now let's wait and see the result of this trade, and I'll be here with you afterward. Alright, as you saw, this trade also closed in profit. Even though a very weak doji candle formed here, our trade was still successful, and it's expected that the price will gradually move back up from here. Now, we're seeing a few more dojis, and there's a lot of effort being made. Look at the rejections down here. The wicks, and the number of long wicks in this area. The bodies are weak, and despite all the effort, the price hasn't been able to go below this level. This makes this area important. Additionally, we also had a reaction to this level in the past, so from here, the price is likely to move up again. If it returns to this line, there's a chance of a pullback. If it reaches the intersection of these two lines, it will be even more significant, and there's a high probability that it will reverse from there. Now we see the candles turning back again, trying to move downward. This downtrend has more strength, and we can see that it's almost breaking our trend line again. At this point, it's either a fake breakout and the price will resume its upward movement, or it will break through and move lower. Right now, we have a lower low formed, so we need to wait and see how the price reacts to this trend line. Notice here that the downtrend is quite strong, and it has covered a small distance to reach our trend line. Alright, see here. The distance between this break and this touch is quite small, as well as the height from here to here. So, there's quite a bit of risk if we want to rely on a pullback and place a buy trade here. We need to wait and see how this candle forms. Some friends have asked me what we should do when the candles reach a line. How do we know if we should place a buy or a sell trade? You need to pay attention to the strength of the trend, the slope of the trend, the distance between touches, and the distance the candles have traveled to reach the line. Essentially, pay attention to the momentum and see how it is forming. The distance isn't much, the downtrend is very strong, and the distance between these two touches is also small. So, we couldn't place a buy trade here. We had to wait for this candle to form and close to see what would happen. Look at how much effort the candles are putting into trying to break through here and move down. I don't know why, but my sell trade is not opening. There was a significant delay before it finally opened. We're expecting to see a bearish candle, a red candle, and to gradually see the market continue its downtrend. Friends, if you want to make things a bit easier for yourselves, and if you're finding it difficult to determine the trend direction, you can simply use a moving average here. Set the moving average to simple and choose a period of 17. This period is suitable for this purpose, and you can easily see the trend direction. The red moving average line that I added to my chart shows me the trend direction. This way, using the moving average, you'll never trade against the trend. When you see that it has a downward slope and usually sits above the candles, it means the trend is bearish. Try to always make sell trades in such situations. And when it is moving upwards and the line is below the candles, it means the trend is bullish. Look for buy positions in these scenarios. So this is a tip that, if followed, can definitely increase your success rate. This trade also closed in profit. Well, dear friends, I'm going to wrap up this video here.
Dear friends, to make sure you don't miss any of our videos, please subscribe to the BS Academy channel. Also, activate the notification bell so that you are informed as soon as we publish new videos. Thank you for your support.